Well. Look what we have here. Welcome back, everyone. Yes. It is I and my dyad, xcoregamerskillz. We are here for episode 14 of the Conspiracy Cantina. It's been a minute because the holidays are here. But thank you for joining us. We know that today is New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah,
New Year's
it is.
Eve. Depending on where you're at, New Year's Day. But yeah, so we decided to go do a episode of Conspiracy Cantina, get it going, just to really recap the past year. But before we get into that, how you been, man? It's been a minute since really sat down and chatted.
Yeah, I've been good. I mean, Christmas is always fun when you have two kids and you're trying to do all that kind of good stuff. And then, I just started a new job. I'm working really early mornings, which I'm not used to. So I've been wicked out of it. And then I had COVID.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I posted a couple of videos on it. Yeah, I caught COVID. My son brought it home from school.
No.
So I was gonna go see Spider-Man, like before Christmas or whatever, but I didn't get off quarantine until Christmas Day. So I didn't. I ended up going and watching it last night. I didn't get home till like 2 a.m.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that you're doing better. You're recovered. That's good. I have not received COVID yet. Knock on wood. I'm not putting that in the universe. I literally say that it's just a matter of time before everybody gets it. It's like the flu. You'll probably get once in your life at least. But pray to baby Jesus.
It was like, and I'm fully vaccinated, so it was like having a really, really bad flu. Like I felt like I felt like I got hit by a truck for like 4 days.
Damn.
And then for like another 3 days or so, I felt like I had like the worst headache of my life. It was fun, I tell you.
Okay, all right. I mean, that if you consider that fun, okay. But yeah, man, it's crazy. We had Christmas, and we did Christmas Eve at my house, and then we did Christmas at my mom's house. And Christmas Eve was fine. Everybody had a good time. That's, everybody had a good time, cooked a lot of stuff like that. And then Christmas with my mom's, and got a call a couple days later that after Christmas that, oh hey, how you feeling? I was like, I'm feeling good. Okay, yeah, you might want to get tested. Somebody came up positive for COVID. I'm like, you son of a. I did get tested. I am negative. My wife's negative. She's going to get tested again. We actually got a home test for her. I actually was able to get into the urgent care before her, but she has an urgent care meeting appointment tomorrow. Just to get double check.
So I was feeling like crap at work, and then my wife texted me like, "Hey, your son just got sent home from school. Four kids in his class just tested positive." So, like, we just assumed he had it because he had a rapid that came back positive, and the doctor was like, "You can go and subject him to another test to confirm, or you can just be like, hey, he has it." And then I took a rapid that night, and I had it. And I texted my boss. I'm like, "Hey, I got COVID." And he's like, "All right, well, go get a real test, and then you're out until that test comes back." And I was like, "Perf, sweet." It took me like 3 days to get my results back, and I texted him, and he's like, "All right, I'll see you after Christmas."
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But no, I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, other than like feeling like crap for a few days, like.
Oh, hey. But yeah, but it's with even that alone, it's been a crazy year. I mean,
yeah, it's been absolutely insane. Like I can't believe it's been a whole year since I started doing TikTok and everything else.
Right. TikTok. It's a year, almost a year. When did we start the podcast?
When we started, I think we started in May.
May. Okay. Yeah. So
it's been like 8 months since we did podcast, and
this is nuts. So yeah, a lot has happened, and with us, with the TikTok community, with the YouTube community of Star Wars, with Star Wars in itself. I mean, life is going. I know that you got a new job and everything, and I'm working on some business ventures as well. Got a platform I'm actually developing, so it's yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll have some more shit come up next year too. So, but life has been good. Life has been interesting, but with Star Wars, life has been good for us though, right?
Yeah, I would say that 2021 was a very successful year. I'm really looking forward to 2022.
2022. Oh, well, okay, cool. Um,
2021 was great. I mean, we got a bunch of new shows. I mean, I personally, I'm still in love with the Bad Batch. I can't wait to see how that develops.
nice. Um, I do love the Bad Batch. And the I'm trying to think. So, didn't we get 2021? We actually did we get the Mandalorian season 2?
Season two wrapped at the
Or
end of 2020.
was it end of 20?
Yeah,
See, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So that's still good. I mean, that's a great hiatus. You're right, because we was waiting for like what's next and what's coming up next. Then we had the Bad Batch, and then next year we're gonna have the Kenobi show, right?
we should have the Kenobi show. Have they even released a date? They haven't even released anything for it. Not
I
a
know
date,
they've
not a
been like real
trailer.
quiet. It was that little, I won't say stupid, but that sizzle real, but trailer.
We got
Uh,
we got the High Republic this year. There's been a lot of High
Hi-
Republic content this year.
we got High Republic. We had the sneak peek of the High Republic game.
Yep.
So that was beautiful. Before we dive into all this, I totally forgot. Let's say what's up to the chat on New Year's Eve, guys. You guys are troopers. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for those who are here supporting us on New Year's Eve. We know that you probably could be out there partying. Well, you probably shouldn't be partying because of COVID, but out there, having a good time, spending time with the loved ones, all that good stuff. Pat, Saint Pat, thank you. What's up, brother? How you doing? Loving that the image, your icon is beautiful. Love it. Darth Man, what's up, man? Good to see you. He said, if we are talking about a book of Boba Fett, the one thing I found that is cool is the sand creature that Boba kills looks like a hard copy of the 81 model of the Kraken. Yeah, I agree. It really does.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I was like, that looks very familiar. Even the claw, I'm like, it looks like a detailed, like you said, the Clash of the Titans. Like, huh? But yeah. So
Yeah, I think the entire episode just could have just been the flashbacks. I'd have been okay with that.
you know what? Yeah, I felt like that. Like they cut it short. If they did like the 30 minutes flashback, and then like, okay, let's go to move on to what this is. Now we're gonna see more development with the whole Tusken Raiders. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, that's just one of the things that we got for Star Wars this year in 2021 is the Book of Boba Fett. The first season and episode premiered on the 29th of December. And so yeah, some people liked it, some people didn't. I'm actually shocked too. I don't know what the hell people expected from Boba Fett. I mean, Boba Fett's cool, but I'm like, it's Boba Fett. He was a bounty hunter, and he's like mercenary, all that stuff like that. So I'm like, what did they really expect from Boba Fett?
I don't know. I was expecting something. I think the biggest problem with this show is they released 756 trailers for it.
Yeah,
Like they didn't have to do that. Like
no,
release one trailer, maybe two. Enough people are gonna watch it. Like
they hyped it up.
we got like everything that was in that episode. Like we more or less got in a trailer at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like it's okay, cool. I mean,
And that's what I really liked about No Way Home. No Way Home, they gave us like two trailers, and then the rest is like go to the theater, sit your ass down, and watch it.
yeah,
I absolutely loved that movie.
I want to see it again. I love it too. I almost cried 3 times in that damn movie. Like
Oh my
literally,
god, yeah, that was hard. That was a hard to watch movie.
like not crying because I was like oh my god, this is horrible. It was just that good. Tom Holland did a great job and everything, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I don't. Like, yeah, I'm not going to details because I didn't put a spoiler alert out there yet for that one for this channel. But if you haven't seen it, if you're a Spider-Man fan, go freaking see No Way Home.
Yeah, I might go see it again. My wife, I came home. I was talking to her today because she was in bed by the time I got home last night, and she's like, "How was it?" I'm like, "You want to see it?" I was
Yeah,
like, "You're like she's looking at like when it's going to release, when it's going to come to Disney Plus, and
they about to milk the hell out of this. I don't think it's going to
I
do
think
plus.
it's going to Stars first, which we have a subscription to. Like the same day it goes up for everything else, but I'm like, it's going to be like February. Like you want to see this movie before then.
Oh hell yeah! But what was I gonna say? Something happened today that Darth Man was talking about. Betty White
Yeah,
passed
that
today.
was a sad day. She's almost 100, and
Yeah, dude. Her birthday was like her celebration was next month.
yeah,
What you know what's crazy is that when I went to go see Spider-Man No Way Home, I did a
yeah, I
TikTok.
saw that. I saw that in the. I saw your TikTok.
Yeah, like the background was like they were like promoting the birthday celebration. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. And then nope. I got the perfect video for that for her, but I'm like, nah, it's too soon because it's a
It's too
comedy. But I'm like, I'm going to wait on this. Not I'm not making light of her death. I mean, death is not okay, but I know Betty White would appreciate it, just how she really is.
so. Speaking of the holidays and Christmas, I got a freaking stack of books here.
I remember you sent me a picture. I was like, holy crap!
Yeah, I got Rise of Skywalker novelization.
Nice.
I got let's see, Empire Strikes Back, certain point of view.
Okay.
I got all three the Canon Thrawn novels.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah, I got a stack of books now.
You better be busy reading.
Yeah, well, I'm going to LA, so I'm going to bring at least two.
There you go. All right, cool.
I got the Star Wars Encyclopedia. It's a little out of date, but it's still good.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to go to. Speaking of the new job, I got to go to LA at the end of this month, beginning of next month for end of January for
I'm
a
about to say,
week.
wait, that's you leaving tonight?
No, yeah, end of January. I got to go for about a week.
Okay. No, I know you told me that. I was like, oh, I mean, you said California. I was like, oh, okay, what's up? And he's like, I said, what? Wait. What part? Because there's north and there's south. I mean, there's central California, but central, that's like 4 hours away, no matter where you go, north or south. But when you say LA, I'm like, okay, LA, that's like 9 hours away from me. So I'm like, that's
Yeah,
a little
that's
drop.
too much. I didn't realize it was nine. I thought it was like 4 or 5, and either that I was like, that's pushing it.
Yeah. I'm like, man, it's like, yep. So you'll be hanging out with Pep and
Yeah, I'm going to
Brandon
reach out
and
to those guys and see if anybody's around and they want to hang out.
yeah.
Maybe meet up for some ramen or something one night.
There you go.
I mean, it's a work trip, so I can't get too crazy.
True. I mean, little one sake bomb ain't gonna hurt you. But yeah. I mean, it's that should be cool. With the
Yeah,
books, should be
it'll
good.
be interesting. My wife's like jealous. I'm like, don't be jealous. I'm like, I have to get on a plane, which I don't like doing, and I'm not going to be like hanging out in LA. I'm going to be working.
True. I get it. You guys are you guys in Wisconsin,
We're in Mass.
Massachusetts? Why I
Yeah.
think it was in Wisconsin, Massachusetts. Damn. So you're like on the Massachusetts. So you're on the East Coast.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna. So I could have gone to like there, or I could have gone to Michigan, and I'm like, I don't want to go to Michigan in February.
That's cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I get enough cold where I'm at. I'm gonna go to California and hang
Yeah.
out. And I was like, plus I was like, everybody's over there, so
Yeah, right, man. If you can pull it off, I mean, hit up Star Wars land. But no,
yeah,
your wife would kill you. Your wife would kill you.
I don't think I'm gonna have time to do that. And like that's a vacation. Like when I actually have the time to take a vacation, I'll go. I'll hit
Gotcha.
up Anaheim and stay for like a couple days.
That's what's up. No, yeah, I'm planning on doing that next year. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this whole pandemic stuff has died down to the point that it's okay. We're good.
It's gonna get to the point where nobody cares anymore. I mean, we're just about there.
Just about. Even the CDC is like, do what the fuck y'all want. It's like y'all ain't listening anyway. Do
No,
okay.
we're already past the point where we could have stopped it. So I mean, do
Yeah,
whatever you want.
I was like, do what y'all want. Y'all don't listen. So whatever. just,
Basically, that's
just don't come to
essentially
my
what
house.
happened.
But yeah. So we had the Book of Boba that just premiered. We had a couple of the High Republic books. The announcement of the High Republic video game. It's called Eclipse. The trailer looked amazing. I'm
Yeah,
like, holy.
that trailer did look excellent. I'm 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 interested to see how this one's received. I mean, Quantic Dream's a little problematic, but
See, I believe in giving people second chances, and I don't think that Disney will say, "Hey, we're giving y'all a chance," if they didn't think that they may have like cleaned their stuff up. And Pep did a good video on it, and I was like, you know
yeah.
what?
One of the bigger things, if you follow Claudia Says and the other people from the Roop Helps pod race, one of their issues is when they're writing, LGBTQ plus characters, it's like the characters are always there for window dressing, or they feel like a caricature more than an actual character. And it's like, if this is the kind of representation that we're getting from this company, I want to support that. And one of my things is it's being billed as like an action adventure type game, and I'm wondering if they are tapping Quantic Dream specifically for some of their high fidelity mocap tech, because that's what that company is known for, is producing really high quality visuals. And I think it might be more of they wanted some of their specific tech than to have them actually handle like
The story and all that stuff like that.
the story and some of the stuff in game. So we'll see. Um, I'm gonna definitely wait for some reviews and maybe a demo or something like that before I put down $70 or whatever it's gonna cost.
Oh, I'm buying it. For me, I'm like, pfft, it looks that good. Unless it's like two stick figures fighting each other, I'm like, not. But
Well, I mean, it looks good, but I mean,
and
as
we
a
haven't seen gameplay. We just saw
that
the
exactly
so yeah.
until there's like some gameplay footage, maybe a review.
I mean, honestly, it if it's any close to what Fallen Order was, like the look of it, or if not better, yeah, I'm dropping it. And the mechanics as well. I mean, you have to have good mechanics.
Yeah, Fallen Order should be out either next year or the year after. So
Fallen Order 2?
yeah,
Nice.
I've read some stuff that says 2022. I've read some stuff that says 2023. So we'll see. There's a lot to look forward to. Definitely this year we're gonna get. We should be getting Kenobi. I really hope we're getting Kenobi.
We should.
We're supposed to get. We're definitely getting Mando season 3, which I can't wait for. Outside of Star Wars, I mean, Multiverse of Madness
Mm-hmm.
and whatever they're gonna work on with Spider-Man.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm not expecting that for another couple years, but
oh yeah, no,
man,
absolutely not.
that mid credit scene, oh boy, that was amazing.
It was. It really was. It got a lot of people. I guess it bothered some people, but I'm like, oh no, I see what's about to happen. I
Yeah,
know
no,
what's
that was like the perfect way to do it. That was the
yeah,
perfect way to do it because like
exactly. I'm like, let
you know
this happen.
he shows
Boom.
up and then he leaves. That's like at first when I look at the thing, I was like, what the fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yep.
was awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna do some more videos on No Way Home, especially if I end up going to see it a second time because
Yeah, I gotta see it a second time so I can do some more because I mean, I know there's stuff I missed, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like so good. But let me see some of that. What's it called? It's Batman trailer, TikTok, social, fan theories. For name any for
No
No
Way
Way
Home.
Home, Book of Boba Fett. Barely got any press. Yeah. I mean, I think no press is good press because when they overpress stuff, it's like they're trying to recoup their money. It's like they want people to hype it up to get people butts in the seat so they can get their money back.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, and this year's been great. I mean, we got the second season of The Witcher, which was amazing. I don't know
I'm
if you
actually
watched
still
it.
watching it. I'm still
Yeah,
watching it.
I binged that in like 2 nights. I watched Matrix 4. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I
I
really
liked it.
enjoyed that.
I watched it
I
too.
really enjoyed that. What else I mean, we got so much stuff this year. It's been crazy. Even with
And it snuck up on
everything that's
us.
going on.
It was like, oh, here you go, Spider-Man. Boom. We knew about Spider-Man. It was like, oh, what's going on? Everybody was like crying about that. Like, give us a trailer. Here's a trailer. But it's just like the game awards. They dropped that stop the Star Wars clips. Everyone's like, what the fuck was that? Like, did anybody have any idea about this? Like, no.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
where does it come from? And they, like, okay, what's happened? Like, then Matrix just snuck up on us. And like, I thought it was gonna be like next year, and the next like, oh no, it's releasing right now. Like, what? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I think they're going to make a couple more,
oh yeah, no, they're starting a new trilogy.
which we'll see. It was interesting. That was an interesting thing. I really enjoyed the part where Lana Wachowski's basically like, yeah, I don't want to do this. Like she basically said it in the movie. I'm doing this because I have to. It's either I make it or somebody else does.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, let me. Who's gonna take over my legacy, or somebody's gonna mess it up? So no, I'll do it. I get that. What else we had, man? That's
Cobra Kai. We're gonna get a new.
new
That's
season
dropping
of
like
that.
today, I think,
Does
or
it really?
tomorrow, or next week, or something.
Okay. Um, I never started it, and I actually liked Karate Kid. Just never started Cobra Kai. I was like, eh. I wasn't like a diehard Karate Kid fan, but I was like, yeah.
The first 2 seasons were really, really good. The third season was a little but the
Gotcha.
first 2 seasons are like, and I especially like it because uh, Bobby Zabka's character, like it really shows you like he's just it's a real hard luck story.
No, I can imagine from like how it was, and I was shocked how everyone's like, oh, it's really good. I'm like, wait, y'all took the villain of the movie and made a whole thing. I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, they did a good job on it. I was like, I was my buddy was over and he's like, yeah, you got to watch this. I'm like, come on. He's like, no, you got to watch it. Then we watched a few episodes. I'm like, oh, all right, this is better than I thought it was. I mean, it's not super high caliber. Like it's not um like I think the first 2 seasons were like when YouTube was trying to have series.
Yeah, when they was like really trying to like buzz out the whole their TV service and all that stuff like that. Oh yeah, we got this and all this, and I'm like, okay, but
So yeah, Netflix ended up buying it. So the first 2 seasons aren't super high budget at all. The third season's a bit better, budget wise, but I didn't like where it went as far as the story. I thought the first 2 seasons did better.
gotcha. Okay, I might have to check it out. I gotta
It's I
finish up.
mean if you have nothing else to watch, but
Oh, I have plenty to watch. I mean, I gotta
so
finish The Witcher up. I haven't started The Wheel of Time. To
oh
see what
man,
y'all
Wheel of
talking about
Time
with
was
that.
good. Wheel of Time was good. I enjoyed that season. I wasn't really a huge fan of the last episode, but um, episodes 1 through 7 were really good. I'm hoping they give us like 10 to 12 episode seasons for the next season. It did really well. Amazon's talking about doing all 15 books. They've
Oh,
started.
really?
Yeah, they've started filming season. They started filming season 2 like this summer before the first season even drops.
Oh,
So
wow.
like it is getting a second season at the very least.
Okay, that's what's up. Shoot, that's what's
I mean,
up.
I've been a fan of these books since I was like 17. So
Like that was the first when you did some content. I was like, "What is this?"
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
like yeah,
I didn't hear about this, but I was like, all right, I'm all for fantasy. I'm all for like you know, like the Lord of the Rings, things like that, and anything that has to do with time. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. So
yeah. I highly recommend. I highly recommend it. And what I would say is, if you haven't read the books yet, don't read the books yet.
okay,
Like um, maybe read them like after each season comes out. Um, but don't read the books. Just wait. Like, and if they do 15 seasons, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you want to wait 15 years to pick one of the books, but
nah,
the,
nah,
the books the books are the books are long. Like the shortest one I think is something like 600 or 700 pages.
wow,
Like most of them are like between 6 and 8. A couple of them are like 12 or 1300 pages.
dang,
Yeah, they're not short novels, and that's you know that's the story, and then you have like that much glossary,
okay, okay. Is it that much glossary?
like that much.
That much? Like these are words that explains the books. You don't need to
Yeah,
know.
like because it's so like one of the things I like about it is the world building is really well done. It's really intricate, and so they'll reference things from other books, and if it's like, especially I started reading it. I think the first 7 or 8 books were out, and so as the books were coming out, I would buy them, and they'll reference things from like another book. They'll reference a town or something, and sometimes you'll be like, okay, wait, what is that again? So it's nice to have the definitions of that stuff, and like the characters live in this world, so like they'll reference a unit of measure, or they'll reference a specific thing, and like the author doesn't tell you, oh, that's what this is. So you'll have to look it up if you don't know what it is, because like it wouldn't fit for the narrative to put it in there.
No, I can understand that. Okay, all right. No, yeah. I mean, shit. I still gotta. Sad. I still gotta finish. What book do I have? I got an audio book. It's a High Republic book. I just got done with not Into the Darkness, but I forget
Out
what
of the Shadows.
I think it was Out of the Shadows. I gotta
Yeah,
finish.
I couldn't get into that. I picked it up like right around when it released.
It was yeah. It was no. So the one I got finished is actually Tempest Runner.
Yeah, I haven't finished that yet either. I haven't even
Like,
started that.
yeah, I'm just about to start. I finished Out of the Shadows. I'm like, okay. And they already talking about they're about to drop the next 3. I'm like, y'all, these books.
Plus, they're releasing a whole bunch of other stuff, so it's like I don't know how many books I can really read at this point.
Yeah. Oh, so they announced that. I'm not sure if you know. They announced the new Han and Chewie series.
I heard that they're coming back for something. I didn't look at the article
No,
in
yeah,
depth
it's
though.
the actual was I know that was talking to Harrison Ford about doing another project, but I was watching I was not watching, but I was reading the article, and even on Disney .com, not Disney, StarWars.com, they was even say, yeah, they're going to do a Han and Chewie series. It's going to be it's going to be pre A New Hope and post Solo. I'm like,
meanwhile, there's nothing on the Lando show.
right. That's what I said too. I was like, no update on the Lando show. Okay,
Where's Chris?
exactly. I'm like,
Chris is
oh
gonna
man,
show. Chris is gonna show up outside.
we gonna have a protesting sign like, give us Lando
He's gonna show up outside everybody's apartment. Just
with the boombox. Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense. Darth Man says Ventress as a boss for Fallen Order 2.
she's dead,
She's
Kenny.
dead. Yeah, she can't.
She's
They can't do that one.
dead.
Jeez.
Spoilers, but she's dead. She's
Yeah.
gone. She's not coming back.
As maybe as Force Ghost, who knows? Or not even a Force Ghost, just like a something's haunting.
She'll come back as a zombie.
There you go. It takes place after a solo film. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and you know what? I was thinking about that. You brought up a good point, Darth Man.
Oh, it's a comic, says Brooke. Hello, Brooke. Thanks for showing up.
You said it's you sure? Brooke, welcome. Are you sure? I thought I read an article that said it was going to be a series. But if it's a comic, hey, cool.
Which reminds me, I have a bunch of comics I still have to read.
Dude, I literally just got a comic carrying case because it started getting stacked out. I'm like, I need to organize these because who knows? They might be worth some money later on. Really? Okay. I guess the article I read was wrong. I thought they said it was a series, but cool. All right. Grim Skull, what's going on, man? So if you guys don't see what Brooke is talking about, talking about the Chewie and Solo series that is a series of comics from Marvel. Hello. What's going on, sir? Grim Skull TV. Yeah, I just looked up the article because I hadn't heard anything. Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, I agree. If they bring Alden back, I'm in for it. I'd like to see Kira show up again. I mean, Han's got a real interesting story if they decide to tell it.
He does.
I still want some narration from Harrison Ford.
Right?
Like I still think they should have set Solo up as him telling Rey and Finn that story, like as they're on their way to Maz Kanata.
Yeah.
And just have like those fourth wall breaking moments where like he's like there's like a mid action sequence and then Chewie growls at him. And he's like, "No, there were four. No, I was there too." And like you like see like one of the guys disappears. All right, fine, there was three.
that would be cool. That would be cool. I like that one. The whole little bantering back and forth between like Han always exaggerating and Chewie's like, no, you fucking you had nerf hurt her. It wasn't 5. It was 3.
Because Han Solo is basically Space Indiana Jones without the doctorate.
Pretty much. What else? I want to say something. So
yeah, Brooke, I would love something like that with Lando. The only thing is that Han is canonically dead, and I think that would only work if it was Han and Lando going back and forth.
Yeah, that'll work with that one. I wanted to talk about something. Brooke actually was watching one of her TikToks, and she brought up a good point. Brooke, I'm about to say it. Because she actually was talking about a video that somebody did that about some creators on TikTok that was carrying the Star Wars community. And I'm like, and she had a good point. She's like, who comes up with this saying that one's better than another? I'm like, I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, and me, I'm like, F them. I don't care what they gotta say, but at the same time, but it's a good point because I remember one time I kind of got a little butt hurt. Someone said, "Oh, these people are carrying." They did that and said these people are carrying that the Star Wars TikTok. I'm like, says who? And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I checked
Chris did a
myself.
whole series, but he
He did.
mentioned like a lot of us.
Chris mentioned everyone who's active in the Star Wars community, and I appreciate that. I'm like, cool.
I have been significantly inactive, but that's just because I was like, nah, I cannot have a single spoiler for No Way Home. I will lose my mind.
Right. Exactly.
And I didn't. I went and I got through like 2 weeks of dodging spoilers. I didn't see a single spoiler.
See, same with me. And somebody tried to, and it was kind of a obvious. I already knew that was going to happen. It was like given.
Well, so I was gonna say, and I didn't really get into it yet. I haven't had time. Like I said, my kids are home, and I'm just this is normally the time in my of year where I don't do anything except hang out with my kids because they're home from school, and I'm off and everything. So one of the things that I really liked is I didn't really expect anything from this movie, and it did a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. So I really enjoyed that about this film.
I agree.
Like,
I also went in not expecting. I went in there. Only thing I expected was to see Spider-Man. That was it. I went in there saying, "I'm going to see Spider-Man. Let's go." Wasn't going in there like, "Oh, I want to see every Spider-Man coming out of the multiverse." No, I'm going to see Spider-Man. Okay.
I
Awesome.
was glad with how they handled. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna say a spoiler. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are in fact in the movie. I really enjoyed how they did their two characters, especially seeing Tobey again. Tobey wasn't my favorite Spider-Man. Even like even like in that time, like those were some of the best comic book adaptations that we had gotten, and there were some of the first ones. But like, I mean, they were real campy. There was a lot of memes. There's still a lot of memes going around.
There is. And it's crazy. It's like Toby was my first Spider-Man. I thought those movies were great. I'm like, this is awesome. I don't care. It's Spider-Man. I was like, I love Spider-Man. Blah blah blah. And this is amazing. This is like live action. Like he's swinging and this and this. And I'm like, this is awesome. And then they came out with
Garfield. It was a
Garfield.
lot of fun.
Andrew's Garfield Spider-Man was cool too. I'm like, all right. I mean, he has that snark, like the more of that older adult Spider-Man. I was like, okay, I'm snarky and come up with the witty lines and just like sarcastic ass. I'm like, okay, I like that.
But like that's like people talk about it, but like, and they complain. People complain about that, but like that's
Really?
actually more accurate to
That is
the comic book Spider-Man. He was a wise ass.
Oh yeah.
Like even in high school, like he was a wise ass. He didn't care.
He really was.
And that's what got him in trouble. And that's so my first experience really with Spider-Man was the 90s animated Spider-Man cartoon from Fox. And so like, and that's like college age Spider-Man. And yes, Brooke, that was awesome when that happened in the theater. I was like, oh.
Did Brooke just give a little heart? Oh, yes, she did from Matt Mona. Okay, I see that.
That was awesome. Like I really wasn't expecting that to happen.
What the brick part or?
No, just him being there.
Okay.
Like Kevin Feige was like, oh yeah, if he comes back, it's gonna be Charlie Cox. Like it was like a couple days before it premiered.
Yeah.
And then so I didn't think anything of it. And like I said, I've been staying off a lot of stuff. Like Dave Flynow did a whole No Way Home episode. I didn't even open the episode. I was like, nope. And then like I went so far as I didn't even watch the I still haven't watched the Doctor Strange trailer because I was like, no, I'm not watching this. It's gonna have spoilers for Spider-Man. Like,
right?
Nah.
I didn't even watch the last trailer they released for Spider-Man. I was like, for No Way Home. I was like, nope, I'm cool. I only need one. I did one trailer, the premiere trailer. That was it. I was like, I'm done. Nope.
I think I watched the second trailer or saw pieces of it. I watched that first one, the first one that came out when I was doing my 12-hour live that day, and that trailer was debuted like right at the end of that, and I was like, okay.
And it was crazy because I know the TikTok had their premiere, and I was like, I'll get on here just to support Juju, but I'm like if y'all fucking come up with a spoiler, I'm gonna kick y'all ass. I was like so hesitant, but it was cool. I mean, I just
Yeah, I'm glad. Like, it's one of those movies. Like, everybody was like, "Oh, you got to see this movie. You got to see this movie." And usually, when like every single person's telling you to see a movie, it's like I go into it, and those are usually the movies that disappoint me because like it's been so overhyped.
yeah,
This really, it really is that good.
it really is. I mean, I would hell. So Marvel and Sony, they're trying to get up in the as an Oscar as Best Picture.
It should. It really like this is the first superhero movie I've seen, and my favorite MCU movie still the first Iron Man movie. It really like it's it's so much more than just like here's some shiny fireworks to look at. Um Pat, I don't know if we're talking any spoilers. I've seen it, Depaul's seen
I've
it.
seen it. I mean, if you don't want spoilers, let us know. I mean, we're not trying to, but
F in the chat if you don't want spoilers, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. It has been out for 2 weeks, but at the same time, like I
I
said, not
understand
everybody can see it.
with
Like
like
my wife still hasn't seen it,
see, yeah. I mean,
just
we
because like
completely understand because
she's
with
been busy. So
life, COVID ramping back up again, and people
yeah,
just
and
like
and like I said, I couldn't like. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. Like I was gonna, my paycheck was
see, okay, so
my paycheck was 5 days late, so I couldn't even order tickets when they came out. Um, yeah, we won't give any spoilers then, Pat. I'm sorry for the Matt Murdock spoiler.
yeah. Sorry about that.
Um, it really wasn't. It's not a huge. It's not a huge.
Not
It
huge
is and it
spoilers. It's
isn't a
nothing
huge.
like, or it's a nice cameo. That's all that is.
Yeah, yeah, and that really is the definition of a cameo. Like he's in the movie as a cameo. He's not a guest. Um, so yeah, we won't talk spoilers, but yeah, like so the first Iron Man movie and this movie it's more than just looking at um like a spectacle. Like, it's why I like the Black Widow movie so much. Like it's actually like an actual character piece. It's why I like Loki. I mean, and WandaVision, like
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
like
yeah,
I think Marvel's really getting into and I haven't seen Eternals yet, so I can't
I
speak for
haven't
that.
either.
But Marvel's like even Shang-Chi, um like all of that like the Marvel's really starting to get into really looking at these people as people and not just super people, which I'm really enjoying this new phase from Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting, and just like the deep direction it goes. So I'm enjoying it too. It's like nothing could be predicted on this one. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of lost on this one. So let's enjoy the ride.
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely I've been enjoying all of this. Like I said, I went and saw Shang-Chi and
Shang-Chi was great.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. That like I'm second guessing my decision not to go see Eternals because like I mean I don't know, I haven't seen it, but if all of Phase 4 is going to be like this, then
It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm regretting not seeing. I wouldn't say regret, but I feel bad for not seeing. Cause I'm like, oh crap, missed it. So I just wait until the 12th because for it to come on
yeah, I
Disney
mean
Plus
yeah, it'll be out on the Plus.
on the
So
Plus. But yeah, I mean,
get Disney Plus for your kids. Watch it for all the cool stuff they're giving the adults.
right? It's like But
Well,
what
like I
else?
said, if you like Spider-Man, like I also cannot recommend enough the '90s animated series,
Oh yeah,
which got canceled too early, which is unfortunate.
I'm shocked that they don't bring that back
They
because they're
might,
bringing
they might. They're doing the X-Men, which
right.
was a huge success. So, I mean, and the X-Men didn't run for as many seasons. I don't think. I think their X-Men ran for 2 seasons, and Spider-Man ran for 3 or 4. So
Yeah.
they could.
Pat the Oscar committee says superheroes. They actually did say that, and then Disney, yeah, Marvel said, "Oh, really? Here's Black Panther. Let's teach you with that one." I said, okay.
Yeah, Black Panther was a great movie as well. Oh man, Marvel really has been killing it, and I'm so glad that they just keep they got their formula right, and they just keep building on it.
Yeah, I agree.
And they're taking the slow burn approach. Like it's the one thing I've said about what DC's been doing. Like the Warner Brothers needs to figure it out. Like it's not that like you have the roadmap. It's right there, and you have like the biggest names in comics. Like you have Batman, you have Superman, you have Wonder Woman, you have Green Lantern, you have the biggest names in comics. Like let's be honest about it. Like Marvel comics are great, but and they do have some big names, but I mean like Iron Man wasn't a household name before before his film dropped, and now
It
like he's a lot
wasn't.
of people's favorite character.
Yeah.
And like Marvel gave you the roadmap, just follow it. Like spend some time with these characters. Like you did Death of Superman in a second movie. Like figure it out.
Right. I just don't think that they are not patient enough to do that. They feel like, well, oh, we gotta catch up with Marvel. I'm like, no, just do your own thing.
No, no. Spend
And
some
that,
time with these characters and like tell their story. Like a lot of people don't like Man of Steel, but those are people who there's a lot of people right now, and I think DC fans are a lot worse than Marvel fans when it comes to not understanding that these are adaptations. Like
yeah.
it's not the same character. It's its own thing, and let it be its own thing.
No, yeah. I mean, true. This is true because it's like they'll just say like they'll do like this. Actually, it's just like the MCU. It's like MCU is not ripped directly from the comics. It's its own thing. It's like it's an adaptation of it.
This is funny.
DC makes up a universe differently than Marvel to avoid comparison.
Gets compared.
Right?
But I mean, like it's comics. You're like that's gonna happen.
That's asking. Yeah, yeah. That's asking Warner Brothers DC too much. They have never cared because money. They're seeing that how successful uh comic stuff is, and it's like okay, well let's do this. And yeah, it's just honestly, I'll tell you this: DC and Warner Brothers is good at animated. Stick with animated. Like
Or,
what if
or
it works for you?
tell those stories. Like
Exactly.
tell those stories. Those are good stories. Like everyone's hyped up about this Batman movie, and I'm just not. I don't
I'm not
know.
either.
Like
I'm not,
it,
and it's not
it
even that
looks
I'm
like
over
it looks like
Batman.
another Batman movie. Like how many more Batman movies are we gonna get?
I see, and that's the thing. I'm right there with you because like I'm like okay,
And how
you're
many
fighting the
Batman
Riddler.
actors are we gonna get? Like honestly, like the movie I want to see.
Yeah,
Bring in Mark Hamill. Bring in Michael Douglas.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. His ass. I get
I
that.
knew where
Yeah.
he's going with it. Yeah,
No, Michael Douglas is his real name.
is it really?
His stage name is Michael Keaton because Michael Douglas is another actor.
Wow,
So
I did
ever
not know
since
that.
I read this this listicle once, and so when he travels, he goes by Michael Douglas. So people go to like the airport, like his limo drivers, to pick up Michael Douglas, and it's him, and they're like, "Wait a minute, what?" So every time now, I get confused. So yeah, no, I'm saying bring back Michael Keaton, bring Mark Hamill in as the Joker, and do a Batman Beyond with bring in somebody new to play Terry McGinnis and just
He
do a
should.
Batman Beyond.
They should have brought in the guy who's playing Batman now as
Yeah,
Terry McGinnis. That's what they should have
yeah,
did. But yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, I
They could
agree.
have done a Batman Beyond with that, and it would have been awesome because Batman Beyond is not like it's not a story every single comic book reader already knows.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a setting that they're necessarily going to be familiar with,
Yep.
and there's so much space to play around with that rogues gallery, that cast of characters.
Batman Beyond was man. That's animated series was amazing. I mean, it was. I feel that it was cut short too soon because they could have done so much with it. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. I'm like, all right, all right. Man, that was a good series.
Yeah,
But
I want Mark Hamill to get more work.
right?
He is
Right.
the most underrated actor. Like
Well, he
if
gets
I
a lot of work.
if I had a cast it, like if I could cast him as a character, like Willem Dafoe knocks it out of the park, but I would definitely cast Mark Hamill as the Hobgoblin again in live action right
You think
now.
so?
He did the Hobgoblin for the series, the animated series.
He did.
He not the Green Goblin, the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He
would bring
did.
him in. I would bring him in right now, hands down. I would. He plays he's a criminally underrated actor. I'd bring him into.
He's a great criminal. I mean, I love the one when he played the not the damn it, he played the joke. Was it the Joker and the what's the other character villain that he played? That's Flash's
I know who you're talking about.
he did it in the same episode. I was like, what? It was the Batman or something like that episode. And damn it, I can't remember it now. Is it the prankster? No. Damn it.
Yeah, I think it is the prankster. I think that's
Is
what
it?
you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I would bring. I want Mark Hamill to be in more movies. That's just like I cast him as the Riddler.
Oh yeah, he'll do a good Riddler. He'll do a real good Riddler.
I want to see him play the Joker in live action, like for real. Like ever since I was a kid, like ever since I learned it was Mark Hamill, because I remember watching it and then I actually watched the credits after one of the episodes. I was like, wait a minute. No, it was after Mask of the Phantasm came out, and I had that on VHS. And I was like, wait a minute, Mark Hamill is the Joker? No way.
See, I'm at the point now with Mark Hamill, the trickster. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Grimskull. Thank you so much. That's the trickster. Yes, that's the villain I'm talking about. That he voice acts for, but I'm at the point with Mark Hamill that I can recognize his voice when he's playing. Like, and I was like, oh, and the first time that really happened, and it clicked on me was when I was watching Invincible on Netflix, not Netflix, on Prime, and I was like, I was doing some work and I was listening in the background, and all of a sudden I heard this voice, and like, wait, that's not like Mark Hamill. I was like, what the heck? And then I looked, I was like, so I waited to the end of the episode and I watched the trailers. I mean, not the trailer, but the credits. I'm like, that was Mark Hamill. Damn it. I was like, and no one knew because it was a mediocre, it wasn't like a main role.
Yeah, he does a lot of that. Like he's done a lot of uncredited work for a lot of different Star Wars projects too. He does, he does a lot of uncredited like voice acting work and stuff because he just like he loves Star Wars, and so he's just like, yeah, I'll do some work for you.
Yeah. He said, sad take, did not know Mark Hamill was the Joker until shut up. Like, okay. I mean, wow. Yeah, he made he was like, what's his name? What's the dude who played Joker with Michael Keaton? Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack
Yeah.
Nicholson. He was the live action Joker. He's like, okay, you're cool. You played the gangster Joker real well. And but Mark Hamill gave so much life and character to the Joker, like through animated. It's like, oh my god.
The thing that I like most about Mark Hamill's Joker is the Joker is basically like 6 characters in one. Like he's the gangster, he's the psychopath, he's the prankster, he's like all these different things like rolled into one, and you never know on any given point like which one you're gonna get. Um, and Mark Hamill did that so well. Like you never knew what the Joker was really going to be doing whenever he showed up. And just like the way Mark can like switch up between like slapstick and serious and threatening, and in this span of 5 minutes in that show is just it's uh if you guys have not seen um the animated series. It's out there. So I think it's on HBO Max, maybe something. I don't know. It's
Which
out
one?
there. The '90s animated series.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, with
Batman.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually had I did a cameo for him or with him. One of my friends, they found out that they were having a baby. So and I know he loves the Kevin Jokers, and so I was like, hey man, can you do a cameo? So I paid it, did the cameo. I said just congratulate him on having a baby. Blah blah. He's super excited. He don't know what the fuck he's in for, but he's super excited. Him and his wife, his first child, and he did. It was pretty cool. He said he hit me up. He's like, bro, you had me over here fucking crying, like literally crying. I was like, yeah, like
Yeah.
good. So speaking of Joker, it's something I caught just recently, but there's a theory, and I think that is actually going to happen. It's happening. There's multiple Jokers.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a huge. I'm not a huge like. I've never been
I'm
into
not
DC.
either.
Like, I've never been into DC or anything like that. So
I like it to like by just from passing, but I'm like to like the oh my god this and this, but I think I caught something on TikTok that it was like oh yeah the reason why Batman doesn't kill Joker because another one will always replace him, and there's multiple Jokers. There's the gangster, like you said. There's the criminal mastermind. There's the lunatic. I'm like really. I was like, oh shit. So I don't know. I mean, this is something I might look into, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
yeah.
uh,
I
what's
mean,
the
we got some stuff coming up for 2022 that looks interesting. I'm not into Jared Leto at all. I'm not into Michael Morbius, but that trailer was pretty good.
Morbius looks good. Yeah, Morbius looks decent. I
I don't even know like who's doing that movie. Is it Sony or is it Marvel?
Sony. I'm pretty sure Sony has gotten to a point they have swallowed their pride and said, "Fuck."
Well,
Marvel.
they own Spider-Man and all of those characters for film.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if a character's first appearance was in a Spider-Man comic, they own it.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I'm waiting for
What's that?
in this next phase of Marvel, and mark my words, I'm gonna bet it's gonna happen. I think now that I can't spoil it, but with everything that happened, especially at the end of No Way Home, I bet you bet Black Cat's gonna show up.
You think so?
Now, yeah, 'cause it's the perfect time. Like Peter is
Felicia?
having a crisis of character. Like he knows who he is, he knows what he wants, but like with everything the way it is, like this is the perfect time for Black Cat to show up and for him to like really seriously evaluate what's going on because like I said, there's the stuff that happened, like with everything that happened, like, you know, like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like he's in this place where like he has nothing left. Like there's no way home for him right now. So
I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I like it how like they shoot, I can't.
yeah,
I like it. It sets it up just for the fact that it goes into the whole adult Spider-Man, like or how Spider-Man
hmm
was when Tobey Maguire started.
yeah, and like it's that whole who's he really gonna end up with? Is he gonna end up with Mary Jane who knows that Peter Parker? Is he going to end up with the person who really understands what it's like to have a secret,
Yeah,
to have this whole other side of yourself? So
we shall see. We shall see.
like it's the perfect. I think it's the perfect time. You know,
I agree. I agree. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with everything and how everything plays out. Because just for the fact that hell, I mean, we get more Spider-Man. I really thought that they were gonna kill him off and because they didn't have a deal, but they announced that they had another deal with him. So they, oh no, yeah, he's sticking around.
yeah, and I think what Phase 4 is about, with what we've gotten is passing the torch from the people who are sort of looking to take a break. Like Scarlett Johansson's done, so we've got Yelena. It looks like Jeremy Renner is just about done.
Oh, he's
It's,
done.
so we've got now we've got Kate Bishop. I'm really interested to see what goes on with Thor: Love and Thunder. Um, but we've got Loki now. Really, like we got Loki taking over. We've got I'm really interested to see Multiverse of Madness. I really would like to explore Stephen Strange as a character a little more.
Yeah,
Wanda, all this stuff. Like it really seems like Phase 4 is about exploring these new characters and sort of passing the torch from Tony and the Avengers to this new set of characters.
I agree. I agree. I mean, it's. I think they're gonna build the young Avengers or the new Avengers instead, and like, okay, here we go.
Oh,
And
plus we're getting an Ironheart project.
mhm.
We're getting the Marvel, like I mean,
Miss Marvel.
there's so much cool stuff. Secret Invasion, I forgot about. Like
Yep, it's gonna
Secret
be good.
Invasion's gonna blow the doors off the Marvel universe.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good. I'm like, it's man.
It's either gonna be really really good or it's gonna be terrible. Like there's no other way about it. Like because of what Secret Invasion is. Like it's either gonna be they're either gonna it's really gonna either be really good or no one's gonna like it.
True. This is true. But
Like if and Infinity War and Endgame could have been one way or the other.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. It could have been. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
but
it,
they
I,
set up
they,
so good that
they were really good,
it's
but
gonna be
like they
other.
they they could have been really terrible.
What else?
Is Chris Hemsworth going to be done after the new Thor movie?
I think this is for him to pass it off to what's her name, Natalie Portman. So, or if they even go have Natalie Portman do it, they might have somebody else do it. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, I know she's in it, but yeah, I don't know. Because then you've got I'm waiting for the Fantastic Four to show up.
Yes,
We haven't
that's
gotten.
gonna be really good.
Um, there's just man, there's so much. There's so much. Um, I gotta watch. I gotta watch the actual official trailer for Doctor Strange too, because like that looks interesting.
Wasn't that? I'm not sure. You saw
So I
Another
watched
Hand
the
last
end
night.
credit scene, and I don't know if that's the same thing
I
as
think
the
that's the same
trailer.
one.
I and so I was gonna say, yeah, that's like, oh, hey, what's going on, Connor? How's it going? Um, so one of the things that I didn't like about my only gripe with the entire movie, and it's not even part of the movie, was the end credit scene, because like most of the other end credit scenes are like scenes. It's like a teaser. It's like something that relates directly to the movie, and there's it's like a scene with the characters from the movie, or like at the end of Iron Man when they announced Thor, it was the hammer in the Mojave. This was just a straight up trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, like so I'm cursed. Like anytime I go to the movie, like as soon as the previews end, I need to get up and use the bathroom. But I paid $15 for a ticket. I'm not moving. Sat through that entire movie and like through the whole credits, because I was like, I paid $15. I'm seeing everything they have to show me, and then I sat through that trailer, and I was like, oh, that was a trailer.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this is not end credit. This is like a trailer. And my wife was there with me, so I was like, say, well, everybody's leaving. Like, you should know by now. As many times as we've been to the movies, because she don't really care for superhero movies, but I'm like, as many times have you been to a superhero movie with me that we do not leave until they turn the lights on. So,
I don't leave until I've seen both credit scenes, and
yeah.
then actually, so one of my favorite comic book end credit scenes was the Deadpool end credit scenes, because it was the Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You're still here? The movie's over.
Yeah, it was good times. I mean, hey, what's going on, Connor? Yeah, it was nice, but we gotta be careful. I'm gonna put him there.
Yeah,
Connor, be careful. Pat hasn't seen it
you
yet,
say
so
Matt
no
hasn't seen it,
spoilers.
so we're being real vague.
Being super vague, but yeah, man. So
Oh, and one of the things, man. So one of the things I loved was like all the little nods to all the other stuff that's going on in the Spider Verse, like Jamie Foxx's line where he's talking to Andrew Garfield when he sees him without his
yeah,
mask.
yeah.
I was like, oh man, that was awesome.
They set that one up.
I was expecting him to show up, and he didn't.
I did too. I was like, they gonna bring everybody in, but no. It's all good though. One second. Cancel.
I did think he might have shown up, but like I said, it was, oh, man. I really hope my wife decides that she wants to see it, because I'm going to go see it again. I really want to go see it again.
Yeah, my wife doesn't want to see it again. I gotta find a friend to go with. I got my daughter, and I know my daughter doesn't want to see it. So
Yeah, I went with my friend, and my wife was like, I want to go, but I don't want to go to the theater, COVID and all this. I'm like, babe, we just had COVID. We're not getting it again. My entire house had it. I had it. My son had it. My other son didn't get it this time. He had it last time. My mom had it. My sister had it. My niece had it.
damn.
Like, like if you want to go do some reckless ass shit, like right now's the time to do it. 'Cause
Right?
you're not getting it. You got this one. That's it.
No, I hear you. So that was 2021, but 2022 is coming up. We got some good stuff coming up. Like, yeah, we got like you said, the Kenobi show. We have the Bad Batch 2, or is that 2023?
I don't know. You would think they'd put it out now. I'm gonna look it up on my my smartphone real quick
Gotcha.
right here.
So we know we got the Bad Batch season 2 coming up. We got the Mandalorian 3 is coming up. Yes, please. Thanks, Pat. Like and subscribe,
Season
please. Like and
two.
subscribe.
Well, it'll be 2022.
2022, awesome, cool. Then we got the Mandalorian season 3. That is actually going to be 2022. I know that for a fact, unless because I'm
No,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
no, it's gonna be Christmas. They've already.
Yeah, they're done. They wrapped up production because I'm not name dropping, but my buddy, he actually said, "Hey, we're done. We just got done shooting." I was like, "Oh no shit."
What about Andor? Is there any news on that? Like they've been
Nothing on
filming that
Andor,
show for like
no.
2 years.
Nothing on Andor. You know what they think they're gonna do? This one like the Andor, what else? Lando show. This one drop those about like a trailer. Boom, next month it's coming out. I was like, oh, okay.
They could do that. I don't know. Like Boba Kenobi, Bad Batch, Andor, and then Mando. Yeah, yeah. I would say Brooke. I would say there's a good chance we get Kenobi for May the 4th.
Yeah, we'll get a lot of like information on May the 4th. I've been looking to check for tickets for Celebration. They ain't releasing no new tickets for Celebration. I'm like, you guys suck.
Yeah, I can't go this year anyway. I'm not not in a position to.
Android show. Yep, they're supposed to be coming out with that too. Dude. What else? They'll put out Kenobi because of Celebration hype in spring. We'll get Bad Batch again in summer, Andor in fall, and Mando in winter. Yep. So drip, 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 drip. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But no, yeah, it's gonna be a good year for Star Wars. Are we getting any movies? We're not getting any movies for Star Wars, huh?
No, not this year. I don't think.
Or at least no one's announced the movies.
No,
So
I would like to go back and see a Star Wars movie.
I know that they
there's a bunch of stuff they're working on, but like,
no, Kathleen Kennedy. They announced that she was talking to what was their names? Damn it, who played Ray? No, not Finale. Who played Ray? I forget her name. The actor.
Oh, yeah, Daisy Ridley.
There you go. They was talking to Daisy and I'm horrible with their names right now. Ray and
Daisy Ridley,
Ben.
John Boyega,
and Poe. I'm just calling about the Star Wars names.
Oscar Isaac. Yeah, Oscar Isaac is really doing a lot right now.
He's busy. Yeah, he's like, screw it. I'm about to milk all this up.
Yeah, he just got cast as Solid Snake.
He reminds me that he's doing the same thing that Harrison Ford did after his Star Wars thing. He's like, I'm just doing everything because he didn't want to get stuck in that cast.
You don't want to get typecast in a role, yeah.
Typecast, there you go. Yeah, so he's like, I'm just doing everything.
Yeah, and Jason Momoa did like the same thing. Like after he was in Game of Thrones, like
yep.
He's like, yeah, he took. Oh yeah, he is going to be in Moon Knight too. That's right.
Isn't he Moon Knight?
Yeah, he is Moon Knight. Okay. Yes.
So he's like, screw this. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out, and it's gonna be another good year for nerds, and just superhero and just nerd wise in general. So looking forward to it. We'll have a lot of content to go over at the Cantina.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna drop season. I hope they drop season 2 of Wheel of Time in 2022 and not 2023.
Gotcha. You know what?
Especially like I said, if they're talking about 15 seasons of this show,
yeah, that's a lot.
It is. Well, I mean, there's 15. There's 15 books. So it was supposed to be. Oh man, I love Wheel of Time. Like I said, I started reading it. I was like 15, maybe 16 years old. I've read every single book. So it was supposed to be 12 books, and each. So what's crazy is it's 12 books, and each book is about a month.
Okay.
And I've already said it's like each book is at least 500-600 pages. So, and each one of those books is a month, and there was supposed to be 12 books, so it's a year. Like, and there's so much shit that happens. It's like, how is this a month? Like, because the way the characters grow, and like they go from being like seen as kid, like when they leave their hometown and like they're like kids, they're like on the cusp. You know what I mean? Like they're sort of starting to take on like adult responsibilities and sort of become like part of like their like little village leadership, and then like by the time you get to the end of these books, they're major players in this world, and it's crazy. And that's something that needs to really be shown um, in this series, I think, going forward. So like I said, and it was supposed to be 12 books, and the last book got split up into three parts because the original author passed from a rare blood disease before you could finish it. And so Brandon Sanderson inherited his notes, and he went, I don't know how I can decide what to keep and what to cut. And so he basically included everything and then added some stuff to sort of add some connective tissue to make it to end the series. So it ended up being three books, and then somewhere after book 10, Sanderson released a prologue. So there's 15, or not Sanderson, Jordan released a prologue.
Okay. All right. I mean, so yeah. I mean, I like I said, I gotta check it out. I haven't even started it, but
Yeah, the first episode blew me away. The first like two episodes, three episodes that they aired, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good.
okay.
Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of the last episode. They did some stuff that I really not too sure of, but like I said, I mean, it's an adaptation. I wasn't expecting it to be perfect, and there's some things that they're doing that's different from the books, which is really we'll see how it all plays out.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, I like I said, if I'm telling anybody who will listen, at least watch one episode of this show, because like I said, it's been my favorite. It's been one of my favorite book series forever, and I just want like, hey, just watch one episode, give it a view.
No, I'm really am going to. I just haven't had the time. I got a damn Oculus now, so I was like, actually last night I played the Immortal Vader.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to get my hands on that yet.
Oh my god, like yeah, I'll be releasing a video on it. Vader actually scared me.
Oh, Connor, you can get the merch from the link in my TikTok bio.
There you go.
Is where you can get any and all Conspiracy Cantina merch. Our Level Up Lightsaber affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
And if Brooke is still around, she has an awesome Etsy shop called Far Far Away Factory over there on the Etsy. She will make you custom earrings or a jacket or some sneakers or probably anything else you want, as long as you talk to her and work on a price.
Yep, we will be plugging her with the whole thing shortly. Dope, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a long time, sir. I hit the chat.
Happy New Year to Dobe. He's Dobe and Connor are out there living in the future,
right?
Hanging out in 2022 already. Is it any better than 2021 or?
Need a Ronin anime. We'll get it. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, they did announce more Visions projects, didn't they? Like they're gonna do like another run of that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna extend those the last not the last Jedi, the ninth was it
The Ninth Jedi.
Ninth Jedi and the Ronin. I think so.
Well, we got the novel. That was great. That's another thing we got in 2021 that I completely forgot about. We got Visions.
Yep.
Which blew my socks off. I really liked
it. That was amazing.
Did you read the Ronin novel yet?
I have not.
Man. I got it. It's one of the few ebooks I actually got because I went to order it. Like I forgot to pre-order it, and then it was releasing, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just order it real quick." And it was going to take like 2 weeks to get here. I'm like, I'll get the ebook.
What is it? I can confirm I have her on. Okay, nice, very nice. I start 2022 with doing inventory on Sunday and Monday.
Oh, God bless you, sir.
I did not miss that at all. What time period do you think Tales of the Jedi will be set? Tales of the Jedi.
Now I'm gonna have to look at it.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, apparently we did. Tales of the Jedi. Uh,
I see the old comic.
yeah, that's all I see. Oh, there's a leak from a couple days ago. Uh,
Hmm.
so yeah, I don't know. We will see. I think that might be a Legends thing, like an actual like. If we get something like an animated show, it
Oh,
might
I
be
see.
it
What?
might be
Okay.
literally like stories of Jedi of the past. Maybe I don't know. I this is the first thing I've heard about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see.
Yep. Yeah, the Lucasfilm end of the year gift had a bunch of logos on the box. The Tales of the Jedi was on there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, any and all Star Wars content, I'm gonna try to
Okay.
watch or consume. Like the visual mediums, especially. I'm bad at keeping up with the comics and things like that. Although they are really amazing, I really enjoyed the 2 or 3 runs of Vader I was able to read.
Hmm. I got finished my the High Republic comics. I was waiting until I had because I was behind. So I was like, I'm just wait till I get all of them. But yeah, no, I gotta start reading those and get caught up on those.
I
I
usually
actually
wait.
have
I usually wait a couple months till they're on the Comixology for the unlimited because
them. Okay, okay, that's what's up. All right, all right. So with that said, I'm trying to think. Trying to think. So, what are you hoping for 2022 for yourself?
for myself, oh
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Just to get through one more year of staying safe and healthy, and really just doing more. I got some big plans. I'm just trying to get all the pieces to fit so I can actually start doing them. Um, there's a bunch of stuff for me like personally that's coming out. Like I've talked about Elden Ring. I'm a big fan of the Dark Souls from software games, so that's something I'm really looking forward to. Looks like we might get Fallen Order 2 in 2022 or 2023, so some more information on that would be nice.
There you go.
We did a whole episode on what I'd like for that. I'm really hoping that we get some more like in depth in the mechanics of that, and hopefully we get Marin as a playable character. I think that would be really cool. Just something because that game seemed like they were trying to do something, and like the EA was like, nah, make it this way. EA or Lucasfilm or whoever. I'm also really really glad that they relaunched LucasArts and or Lucasfilm Games like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I was really upset when they closed that studio, and it looks like they've realized that EA can't be trusted to make all the games.
No, no, they they told you that was like basically saying, "Hey, you know what, EA, we're not gonna cut you out, but you have competition. Get your shit together. If you don't, you'll be gone." um, Jordy, Connor, what do you mean PFP?
His profile picture. We like your
Oh,
profile picture.
I love it, man. Amazing. All right, cool, cool.
While I'm
So,
sitting here, level up lightsabers.
gotta
They
buy
are
one.
indeed better than a stick.
So I gotta buy one for my daughter because she's been like eyeing my lightsabers that you see in the back there, and we play with them. They're combat ready, but they're ultra sabers, and ultra sabers are they're pretty damn heavy. So I'm like, geez. Um, so yeah, I gotta get her one. I'm debating on getting her a dark saber because her name's Sabine. So I'm like, are you ready for that yet?
What
Uh,
cameos do you think we'll see in Book of Boba Fett? I try not to make predictions, and right now with that first episode, I don't know what to think.
yeah,
Um,
Kara, Or his name? Yeah, his name Kara, right?
Kira.
Kira. There you go.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, it's possible. Anything's possible. I'm not really sure. Like, so one of the things about this episode is, so like I said in my TikTok when I watched it, when you watched the first episode of the Bad Batch, or you watched the first episode of Mando, like, you had a clear sense of what was going on and where you were headed. Um, and there were twists and turns along the way, but right now, I have no idea what this show is trying to do.
No, no. I don't either, and I actually don't care. I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It just like, it's one of those things. I was like, I was watching it and I was like, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's it. This episode felt like a bunch of cool stuff that happened rather than like an episode. Like, you know
It
what I mean?
answered stuff,
It did, but it's like
but it wasn't like anything like that
it's
was
stuff we could have, like, it's stuff we sort of
figured.
already knew, or could have like surmised from what we already knew. Like when you saw him in when you saw him in Mando, you're like, okay, yeah, okay, he's out of the Sarlacc pit. When you saw Cobb Vanth and his story, it's like, okay, the Jawas took his armor, so obviously that happened while he was knocked out after the Sarlacc pit. It's like, how did he survive? Well, either Tusken Raiders or somebody found him.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things. It was like, okay, like, it was.
Yeah,
It was
it was
stuff
like
you could. It was nothing like mind blowing. You know what I mean? There was nothing like, oh yeah, that's definitely like, I didn't expect that.
no, you're right about that. And I'm like, cool. So I'm just going, like I said, I'm just going in and be like, I'm enjoying it.
Job.
Dog, this is not happening.
No, no.
If this happens, I swear that will be the most shocking thing that ever happened. I'm like, what?
No. Like I said, the only way I would ever accept that is with what AJ said, is like, he's off somewhere just like doing a dirt farmer thing, and Boba Fett manages to like track him down, and I would like to see Mace even without a prosthetic. Just he carries that wound with him, and Boba Fett shows up and he's like, "Listen, I'm not that guy anymore. So like, you have the choice. You can murder an old man, or you can go your own way. Like, that's." And I would have it without like an actual conclusion. Just like, you don't actually know what happened. Just fade to black right there. And
True. I mean, yeah. I mean, you probably gotta know that he knows that a Jedi still, after the Mando, he knows a Jedi still is alive, because they was looking for a Jedi.
right, but like, and he doesn't necessarily have like beef with all the Jedi. It's literally like Mace and possibly Luke. But even my thing is like, would
Did
he
they get
even
resolved
really?
though in the Clone Wars?
No, he tried to get revenge and failed,
Gotcha.
as far as I understand it. Um, and like, even with Luke, it's like, dude, you were trying to kill his friend. Like, what did you really expect to happen? It was a freak accident where your jetpack went off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Boba Fett, like, see, I would have set this. I really would have set this show before Mando,
Yeah.
because it's one of the things that Star Wars has always had a problem with, is showing character growth on screen.
Hmm.
And so we're gonna get a bunch of flashbacks, which is fine, but like, um, it's just like, show me that character growth, because when you see Boba Fett again, like, yeah, he's awesome, he's a badass, but like, he's not like the ruthless masked Manhunter anymore. Like he's a man trying to become something more than that. And so show me why that happened. So yeah, like it feels like they're trying to do two shows right now, and it's gonna be what, 6 episodes, and this one was 36 minutes long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens with it, but we'll go from there. I don't want to get too much into speculation because like I said, something that Spider-Man and the Bad Batch has taught me. It's just I'm going in expecting either a good show for that genre. It's going to be, hey, I'm going in to see Star Wars content about Boba Fett. That's it.
Yep. Alrighty. And as you've been trying to say, with that said, I think it's time to wish everyone the happiest of New Year's, the
Yes.
happiest of holidays. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Like I said, merch links are in my TikTok bio.
Shout out to Brooke.
Far Away Factory.
Greetings from Far Away Factory. Hit her up, guys. She got some good stuff. I need to hit her up too. Brooke, I will be hitting you up to get some R2D2 K-Swiss taken care of. So give me a price, and I'll wear size 12, and we'll be talking more. But no, she has great things. She does amazing stuff, amazing content on TikTok. She is someone who carries TikTok, as Star Wars TikTok as well as many others. So yes. So guys, we're not gonna keep this going on that long. I have family to get back to. Pat has family to get back to, and we're pretty sure that you do too. If you're not, you're out partying and drinking. I do want to drink tonight. I'm not sure, but with that said, thank you all for who joined us in the chat, and thank you everybody who just supported us on this New Year's Eve. And depending on where you are, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's Eve. xcoregamerskillz, my brother. Happy New Year's to you and your family, your loved ones. Hope everybody recovers fine from the vid.
Yeah, we're all good now. We're all
good. My grandmother has it from Christmas, but she I called her. She's fine. But
good,
yeah, so
good.
Any closing thoughts, words?
Nope. Just thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for making 2021 such a bearable year. Like it could have really been a lot worse than it was, but you guys are such a great community. And hello to Anthony at Ready Comics Roll. If you guys don't follow him on the TikTok and on the YouTube, his stuff is really great, and his slasher support line is
it really is.
It's really good. So shout out to Anthony. Anthony's been great. This whole entire community, like this year could have been way worse. Like
yeah.
And you guys just like, I joined the TikTok and the community found me, and you guys were like, hey. So literally to everyone here, to everyone who's who couldn't be here, thank you guys all for making 2021 a much more bearable year, and we're gonna give it hell in 2022. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the new opportunities that have presented themselves to me this coming year, and we're gonna make it a great one.
Absolutely, guys. So with that, I concur with my brother says, and I'm gonna leave you guys with that. So until next year, if it's not already next year for you, see you next year, and Happy New Year's. Love you all. Be safe, and may the force be with you. And like always,
Yep,
for life. All right, guys, take care. Be safe, and see you on the TikTok and on the Cantina. Later.